Hello everyone, welcome back to Child of Light. In the last episode, we solved the problems for our big friend Magna, the giant rock thing person. And in saving Magna's heart, we gave it basically a platform on which to take us up into the sky. So now we're really close to the Temple of the Moon, which is nice. And we picked up a new party member, Tristis, who is basically a tank in the very definition of the word. We also picked up Robert, who is really fast and a little more attacky, I guess. And hello, Raxby and Coolican and Fez and everybody. Thank you guys for coming in. And Physic, hello, hi. How's it going? By the way, thank you guys for letting me know about the Twitter issues. I looked into the whole issue, I guess. And yeah, as it turns out, because I had been putting it in as an at the beginning, it was classifying it as a reply for some weird reason. So now that's fixed. And also, I finally remembered to fix my Twitch alerts. Whee! So now everything is normal. And if anybody hosts me, it won't look weird and funny. So that's good. Okay, now, we were exploring this area before we finished up. Let's see. Oh, it's midnight. Wow. Well, I'm glad you could join us. And it's definitely not midnight here. It's 7 hours before that. But yeah, I'm glad you're here. Okay, so now that we're out of that, we've explored all this area, we can go around here and pretty much do what we need to. Like, grab the treasure and fight you. Hopefully we can grab treasure and then fight, but can we? Yeah, there we go. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I could see that. Okay, well, how about, since we've got our new party member, let's go ahead and use him, shall we? Get ourselves a little bit of a gesture twindom here. Okay, let's see. Alright, now you notice, of course, we've got Tumble, which is a quick attack. We've also got the Ultimate Armor, which ups defense. Unstoppable means that they can't be interrupted while they're casting, so he's got a pretty decent moveset to start out with. We'll just go ahead and Tumble, though. And you notice, just like with Rebella, those tumbles are short, so you definitely want to, if you want to do a physical interruption quickly, that's the best way to do it. Okay, Finn, you come in, please. And let's see if we can get you using Double Monsoon, which we finally have. I will need to slow you down, though, to make sure it works. Alright, good. Well, okay, that didn't quite kill him, but still it did pretty good. And if we can slow you down again, I think we can interrupt you. Yes, nice. Yeah, welcome to the future. Yeah, Physic, I've had a Twitter for a little while. It's... Okay, this is not going to hit in time, so let's defend with you. Yeah, I've had a Twitter for a bit. That's my main way, actually, of giving news now, as far as stuff going on. Okay, well now that we've got that in the books, let's go ahead and do Double Monsoon and probably take this guy out. Go ahead and target you. Now, one thing I forgot to do... Crap, that's bad. And of course he does. Why not? One thing I did forget to do, actually, so I will need to work on it, is switching out my oculi so that everything will be in play. Okay, well... let's defend again. Yeah, I can understand that, Physic. I mean, I did have a Facebook page for a bit, but I'll be honest, part of it was I didn't really get any traffic to it, and also part of it was I kept forgetting to update it, so I ended up just sort of letting that lapse and focusing specifically on Twitter. Okay, let's see. Right. Monsoon, come on, me. Get with the game here. Okay, now let me go ahead and... Let's see. Let me go ahead and switch to somebody that has a bit more in terms of attack output. Say, for instance, Aurora. And go ahead and have you working on this guy here. There we go. Good. You're out of play. And you're slowed down, although, yeah, forgot about that. Okay, let's try something else. Nora does not have anything on her attack, so let's do that for now. There we go. Good. You're petrified. Well, interrupted at least. And let's go ahead and stick with the physical attacking since you're almost gone anyway. Or you can dodge it and just be a jerk like that. Alright, well, fair enough. There we go. Good. That worked out pretty well, actually. Nice introduction to Tristus. And Robert levels up. Alright, we get some citrines. So, let's have ourselves another scene. Faint light. Are you a spirit? Hey, watch it. I'm warm and bright. What a sad sight. In the darkest night, one little light makes me weep. Good grief. Alright, let's see. Well, first off, let's get this skill point in. And then... let's see, we got you double antidote, so we're leading you toward double... well, regular antidote, I guess. Okay, now let's look at Oculi a little bit. We've got, obviously, damage up, but I want to get away from... let's see, I want to get away from that to some degree because the water ability or the water attack can be problematic now that we're out of the fire zone. Okay, let's see. Actually, what would be better for me to do if I want to keep stressing the damage is to put lightning attacks on, because those are not weak to anything. So that actually would likely be the best course for those that I'm depending on to be physical attackers. Okay. Let's see. What do I have in terms of extra oculi anyway? Okay. How much is this game? Yeah, it is. It's $15, Physic. I have it on Steam. That's how I'm playing it. But you can get it, I think, on other media as well if you wish to. Okay, let's see. I've got enough to do a better... yeah, there we go. Better Emerald. Okay, and then... How is it in Zloty? I can't help you with that one, I'm afraid. Let's see. What else have I... Oh, yeah, I don't have that much. Okay. That's alright. Let's see. I need to get me another diamond in the works, actually. Let's see. Can I do... Oh. Here we... That is not what I... Not at all what I meant to do. Blah. I thought I was still, for whatever reason, in the crafting stage here. Okay. And, yeah, I probably should have done this off camera, so mea culpa, guys, but... I just didn't really have the chance to take care of it last night, because I had other stuff I needed to do, so... What happens if I put this in? Oh, nothing. Okay. Boop. Out you go. And no, I don't want to craft an amethyst. Thank you very much. Yes, I know. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do another diamond here. Alright, so... Upgrade you in the diamond category here. And then... Probably upgrade... Aurora as well, since she's our main. Okay, let's see. Then actually I could get some better... There we go, more HP your way. Who needs it the most though? Ah, darn it. Okay, 245. Actually he does, although he's a wall, so I'm not so worried about that actually. So she kind of needs it the most. Which is a little sad. She is the main character, after all. Let's see. But I've already got you equipped, so... Let's see. Okay, Robert. Give you one of these. Okay, and then we don't need to increase your fire damage resistance anymore, so let's get you more slated toward... Okay. Oh, well, that could be helpful. Let's see. I think I want to do a straight... Let's see. Robert, what's your defense looking like? I need to do an offensive, or a physical wall with him, I think. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's see. Then... Okay. And, oh, I need to get Tristis some stuff. Yes, definitely. Okay. He is much more of a tanky type, so I'm not going to be particularly... I'm not going to particularly lean toward increasing his attack much. Let's see. Okay. I can put a paralysis on him, actually. Then, let's see. For this, let me go ahead and up his XP. And then for you... Okay, here we go. Alright, and then... There we go. Get that 20 HP in. Okay. Alright, I think I'm pretty happy with what I've got so far. Obviously, I'm going to need to do some more in terms of trying to get stuff made, but yeah, I'm happy with what I've got for the moment. Alright, and now that Igni needs a little bit more help here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, Physic, to wit on what some folks were mentioning earlier, the game plays, specifically the battles play a lot like Grandia, except as Fez mentioned, more emphasis on healing or on interrupting enemies. And yet, we've got ourselves a boss at the Temple of the Moon. Of course we do. Hello, Giant Griffin. Okay, oh god, y'all are fast too, holy crap. I did not mean to initiate that already. Great. Okay, let's see. I want Aurora in first off here. I don't know if she'll be able to get Starlight in, but if she is, then I want it going after these guys. Okay, that actually might work if I slow this one down enough. Alright, and then Finn, I want you... Actually, I want you out for the moment. I want to send... Let's see. Okay, let me send Nora in for now, actually. And have her start doing Quicken on Aurora. Because if this works, good. It looks like they both are going to. Nice. Okay, good. That's what I was hoping for. Burning... Ooh. Hi. Okay. Well, that wasn't quite as climactic as I thought it would be, but... Alright. Now, let's lull... Okay, you're the only one. And I'm about to hit you with Starlight, so... This should make it. Yes, good. Okay, now I need to slow down these other two here. Good. Lull worked. Nice. Oh, so that was pretty much the ideal start that I could have hoped for in many ways. Alright. Oh, crap. Okay. Definitely you need to hit these guys with magic attacks. That's for darn sure. Okay. Go ahead and keep on taking you out here. It's too bad at this point that I don't have Starlight all, but that's okay. And yes, Physic, this game is just beautiful. I love playing it. It's a really nice game. The music is good, the graphics are great, and it's just the aesthetic is fantastic all around. Okay, well, Nora, I think you've pretty much done your duty, so let me snake Tristis in here and see if I can get him armoring up Aurora here. Okay, crap. Well, they're not dead yet, but they're getting there. Alright, now the good news about these things, you notice they're pretty slow. So... Oh, dang it! Ah, it snuck up on me. Well, so much for that, I guess. Fortunately, though, like you noticed, she is armored, so that helps out immensely when it comes to being able to withstand some of the attacks here. Okay. Get you healed up and start healing Tristis a little bit here. Well, the spirits are. These guys are. Him, not so much. Okay. Alright, I'm actually going to go ahead and attack Eagle here. There we go. Okay, you're a bit more susceptible. Alright, one more good Starlight I think should take care of this bottom one down here. Yeah, there you go. Good. Alright, now I don't have any Igni Juice, so no dice on that one, I guess. Okay, Tristus, your wallness is not so wally here. But you can interrupt him. And hopefully he won't punish me for it. And of course he does! Why the crap not? Oh, jeez. Okay, well, that obviously casts a new light on things. Alright, so I figure you're going to be much more privy to physical attacks and the like. Now, this is going to interrupt again, so... Okay, yeah, definitely much more privy to physical. But I really should have been focusing actually on taking out the other... Okay, don't hit Tristus. Son of a gun. Well, that was stupid on my part. And now they're both back to normal, and she's slow, so... Just like this... Or just like that, this battle could end up turning entirely on a dime. Ah, okay. Well... Crap, okay. And then... It's not going to give me the chance, actually, to switch out Tristus, is it? Because it didn't give me that opportunity. Yeah, he would be. I had him in, though, because he was... Oh, son of a gun. Okay. Fine, then. You're going to be that way, huh? Alright. Well... And this is going to hit an interrupter. Shoot. Well, okay. Yeah, it looks like I may very well end up losing this. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to switch, because it's not letting me switch anybody else out, so... Alright, Rubella, you need to come in. And then, alright. Okay, in that case, you need to heal her. And I don't have any Igni Juice to slow them down, so... Son of a... Ah! Well, that was unfortunate. Okay. At least, though, I got one of my Igni Bushes back, so now I can slow enemies down again. Now, I need to heal Rubella. Okay. Alright. I'm going to heal myself, and I'm going to take... I've got to take Aurora out of this right now. Because she... At this moment, she is just a liability, unfortunately. Okay. Alright, Robert, let me get you in here. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do with you? Let me do double hit here. And see if I can hit him. Should be able to if I slow you down. Okay, good. Just in time, too. And I'm an idiot, I forgot. Again. Well, I'm being brilliant this time, aren't I? Okay. Well, let's see. Heal is not going to take effect in time, I don't think. so I'm gonna have to resort to a potion here to keep her alive. There we go. Okay, good. Alright, and I'm gonna have to get Nora back in here. And we're gonna have to do a quicken, because otherwise we're screwed. Okay. Wrong one. Actually, though, I don't think that would help anyway, so... Rubella, defend, please. And you defend also, because I didn't expect both turns to come up that quickly. Alright, now... Okay. Let me go ahead and I'm going to focus all my attention right now on getting rid, or on healing, actually, and getting rid of the Griffin, because otherwise this just is not going to work. Okay. And shoot, well, yeah, there goes that. Alright, good. I got most of my Igni juice back, which is nice. So, let's take a second and do some healing, because I really need it. Okay. Alright, now that I think I've got enough time to be able to get this slow in on everybody, let's go ahead and do that. And then Rubella, let's have you attack, do a short attack, because that way it won't interrupt him and cause stupid issues. And okay, good, I hit Rubella on that one. I was fortunate on that. Alright, now, defend please. You're not going to get that attack in on time. Alright, now. Well, pretty much all she can do now is physically attack. So, for that... Let's see. Let me get Robert in, actually, for the moment. Although he is almost dead, so Rubella's going to need to heal him first thing. Okay. Double hit's going to take some MP, obviously, but hopefully it'll be better. Yeah, thanks, Fez. Have fun with your music. Okay, good. That critted. Nice. Pretty much what I gotta do with this is... Oh, Lord. Is if he attacks, I need to just basically weather the storm and then go from there. Okay, let's see. I think oh god, neither of these are actually going to be able to... No, don't flee the battle! Neither of these are actually going to be able to work, so let me defend. That should be able to keep her safe long enough to get a heal in. Okay, yeah, good. In fact, heck, she gets back to the timeline before Robert got there in the first place. Alrighty. Double hit with you, please. Good. Okay. That's better, at least. Alright, let's see. Got a little bit of interrupt juice, but I don't think it's going to queue before that first attack goes in, so defending again. Oh, nice dodge, Robert. See, this is Robert's strength as far as... Okay, so that's probably going to be Burning Cry for both of them, so... Oh, Okay, good. Alright, let's see. Go ahead and double hit. It's my fault. Oh, I know I asked for it. Don't worry, I'm more complaining at myself than I am anything else. I'm just pretty much cursing my own ineptitude at times. Fiery... Ooh! Dang, good job, Robert. And hey, Tomato, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Okay, I cannot attack you because you will interrupt, so... Let's actually take a turn and restore your MP here. Because I've got plenty of magic potions, and they're just sort of sitting around there doing nothing, so might as well. Fiery wings! That hurt. Darn it. Okay. Oh, speaking of good dodges. Okay. Well, I don't know that heal's going to be able to get in time. I probably... No, it's not. So potion's going to be the better one to do here. And Roberto, you need to definitely double hit him, please. Especially since you notice these guys are now back to normal as far as their speed goes. So, yeah, could be problematic. Actually, speaking of problematic, let's defend. Okay, good. The item got off in time. Nice. Now, what I'm going to try to do with this is... Okay. Alright, you're still slowed down. Oh, Hinder's going to take way too long. So... let's... Hopefully that won't interrupt. Please don't interrupt. It interrupted. Shoot, I'm in trouble. Okay, time to get Nora back in. Alright. And defend first off, because now Robert's slowed down again. And actually showing both of them are slowed down. No, never mind. No, it's not. It just blended their pictures. That's what it was. Okay, now you notice old Griffin is close to going down, so... Okay, yeah, I gotta restore your MP first. There we go. Good. Okay... Alright, good. I'm glad I went ahead and started healing her. And hey, Trudy, thanks for coming in. Good to see you. We are taking on the Griffin at the door to the Temple of the Moon. And, oh boy, has it been interesting. Okay, double hit on you. Hoping that you hit... Nora. Okay, and Nora, you defend for now, please. Don't hit Robert. Good. Okay. That's all I could ask for. Alright, now, you need to quicken everybody. Okay, good. That made it nice. Well, Nora, your job's done. So, as long as you don't get killed in the next few seconds, which, oh god, you might. Okay. Yeah. Tomato, this game is excellent. I would highly recommend it. And, I mean, when you got... Well, let me put it this way. Whenever you've got somebody like Fez, who is pretty much the... Well, he is the most knowledgeable person about JRPGs that I've ever known, which kind of puts me to shame since I've been alive a lot longer than him. And he mentions that this is the most beautiful game he's ever played. You know that it's a good one. And it definitely is. Okay. There we go. Good. Alright, now, any attack of Robert's is not going to get in on time, so... Let's actually do an antidote on... let's do an antidote on myself, because it actually will heal. Yay! Or, no, that didn't. Okay. I thought it would. Alright, good. So, Rebella counter heals, which is definitely nice. Okay, alright. You need to use an item on yourself, though. And hope that I can. I hope to God that I can. No, shoot, I was afraid of that. It's Odin Sphere. Yes, I was gonna say Physic mentioned that his opinion it is Odin Sphere. I have not seen that game either though, so I'd have to take a look at it myself before I could really have any sort of objective opinion on it. Alright, and this is going to interrupt you, which is bad news. So, let's... Okay, let's see. Use a potent healing tonic, I guess, just to make sure you get healed. And yeah, these bosses, the thing about hard mode is the bosses get a lot tougher in regards to HP and defense and so on. And yes, Fez definitely brings up a good point with Yasmat, or Yasmat, however you pronounce that thing's name. Oh lord, that thing's a slog. And that's all, I mean, that's really all there is to that. Okay. This ain't working out very well for you, Robert. You're coming along right at the same time as they are. And unfortunately, physical attacks are not going to do very well against this guy, or against the spirits, so... Let's go ahead and defend again. Okay. Dang it, why did... these turns are spacing out pretty much exactly the way I don't want them to. Okay, so I'm going to have to take a risk on this one and hope that she hits Rubella and not Robert! Bloody freaking bleepity bleep 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 bleep. Okay, defend again. Now, part of why I'm so frustrated about this right now is because the Griffin's almost dead. And I can't manage to get a freaking attack in because they're spacing out perfectly for their own attacks to mitigate mine. Unless I do that. There we go, that's better. Okay, good. I finally got a hit in edgewise. Okay, now, the unfortunate part about this is Robert has no MP left, so I can only do regular attacks. But, at least I can do attacks. Oh man, I thought that was going to take it down for a second, but no, not quite. And, dang it, Robert went down before I could do a heal. Okay. Well, this isn't going to work because she's about to get both of those blows. And you're both gathering strength. Fantastic. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, let me go ahead and have... Oh gosh, I don't have very many good options at the moment. Go ahead and have Finn come in, basically just to take up some time here. And the unfortunate part about that is it actually gets rid of Rubella's turn, which stinks. Good dodge. Good girl. And hey, Rach, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. You just got done doing Pokemon Showdown, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Well, we have been at this battle for, oh god, I don't even know how long. About 20 minutes or so? Ish? Yeah. Let's see. Okay. There we go! Finally! He's dead! About bleeping time! Okay. Alright, now then! Let's see if I can start doing some magic, shall we? Oh! Well, congrats, Trudy. Actually, I don't think this is going to work too hot, so... Let's get Aurora in and have her defend. Because I want to start getting her Starlight off, dang it. Okay. Because it's about time I finally slew these things for good. Alright, then heal Aurora, please. Yeah. Well, I was kind of afraid of that. And beautiful time for a crit, Aurora. Yes! Makes this battle so much better. Oh, man. And counter heal is beautiful once again. Okay. Alright, let's restore Aurora's magic and have her go ahead and interrupt this thing right now. Not really gonna get the... Okay, let's just let this go. Well, actually, this could work. Meh. And yeah, I know that's dealing pretty much no physical damage, but that's not really the point at the moment. The point is to hold you served long enough to be able to start thwacking things. And fortunately, the grunts don't punish me for interrupting them, which is fantastic. Okay, so... I wonder, will I be able to hold you long enough to do a Starlight? Yes, I will. Perfect. Oh, almost. Nice try, though. Okay, so you're gonna probably... Yeah, let's just let this one go. And go ahead and start healing Rubella, just in case. Okay. Let me sneak Finn in. And, I don't know, let's just toss a Wildfire out there. I don't think it'll do much, but it's worth a shot anyway. Of course, now my Igni Juice comes back pretty much right at the end. And stay out! Oh, thank God. Okay, well, that was eventful. Okay. Alright, so levels up, that's no surprise. And Tristus levels up, yay! And gets defense that he doesn't overly need, but still, it's good times. Nora levels up and gets stuff that she doesn't need. Finn levels up and gets stuff he does kind of need. Oh God, levels up all around, holy lord, okay. Yeah, I think everybody did level up, dang! And a Speed Stardust, which I think is definitely worth it. Okay, so I think that's pretty much that. Let me fly around here just in case, make sure we don't miss anything. Alright, and let's get our skills, our well-earned skills, mind you. Alright, so Aurora almost has double Light Ray, which I've never used, but still. Let's see... I am sending her toward Tumble All, which will be useful. Then Finn, you've got double Water and double Lightning, so we're sending you now toward double Fire. 10 points to Gryffindor. 255. Yes, I like that better, Fez. Thank you. Nora, we're sending you toward Unstoppable All. And then Roberto, let's go ahead and give you... Okay. One more point and that antidote would have healed. Go figure. There we go. Okay, where do I want to go with you? I kind of think I want to go ahead and send you toward double-double. I mean, granted, I could do 3 turns and get to double hinder, but again, very long. Then I could go a few points and get you toward double shoot, but I think I want to do double-double. And I've got... Oh yeah, forgot I had Tristus. Okay, let's go ahead and give you haste. Which we really could have used in the last battle, actually, but oh well. Eh. Alright, so now into the Temple of the Moon! Yay! Okay, Well, farewell, Rach. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Hope to see you, well, at some point on Tuesday. Okay, well, this is one way in which having my chat up at the top there actually kind of hinders things a little bit. But what that text said, what the servant said, was basically the dam in Austria is breaking, so they need to figure out what to do. Nora, Father is dying. The dam is burst. Floodwaters are rising. We are nearly home. There. No crying. Okay, so, problems. Definitely. We need to figure stuff out with that. I don't think there's really much to explore in this place, to be perfectly honest. Let's see. Okay, well, I might as well fill up on Wish stuff. Thank goodness. We are here at last. Aurora, it's time to say goodbye. Be fast. I don't want to say goodbye just yet. Well, it kind of forces me to. I want to explore a little bit first, because I know there's some stuff we can grab here. There we go, rough sapphire. Thanks, Raxby. Appreciate the criticism. Alright, grab you. And see if there's anything floating around. No, there's not. Okay, so... well, we've reached the mirror. Let's talk to everybody. Good fortune enterprising, Robert. My venture has gone bust. Margaret, adieu. Stop being ridiculous. I would invest in you. Alright, so Robert leaves the party. Then we have Tristus, who we only had for a few minutes. Melancholy Tristus, do not cry. Abandoned once more, not a surprise. We all are, in the end. The trick is to remain happy while we are alive. Do not fear, I live to fight on against the dark, and make the future slightly less stark. So, then Tristus leaves, and let's go ahead and talk to Finn next. Take care, gruff Finn. You're leaving us? What did I do? I'm afraid. I must go home to my family. It's as simple as that. We all must learn to be brave. And so Finn leaves the party. And then at last, we have dear Rubella, who came into our party first, so she should be the last to go, I think. Farewell, fierce Rubella. Smack in the middle of our adventure. You're leaving just like that? Tumble on without me. Make it even better. And thus, well, all of our party members have left, so we've gathered all the treasure and everything, so there's little left to do, but go in. Oh, Aurora, search the sky, because I don't see the highest of the high. Igniculus, goodbye. And, yeah, we say goodbye even to Igni. Alright, so we are all alone. Yeah, feels weird after having everybody in our party for so long, and now we're all by ourselves. So, guess really all we have to do is just explore, run around and see if we can find stuff. I don't know. Might as well. Oh, we've got a treasure chest up there, and we've got, okay, Igni chest. Okay, hello. Might as well pick up stuff while we're here. Okay, yeah, let's go over here. I don't think there's anything over this way, but I might as well check. Doesn't look like it, so grab you. And let's go under here, because I think once we hit the stairs there, we hit our egress point. So I want to grab everything before we do. I believe... yeah, that's what I thought. Confession! I said confession. There we go. The centuries have been unkind to us. God's forgotten within. Oh, wait, that's the first one. Sorry. For Mr. Elm's eyes only. My bad. I'm not sure anyone here can even read English, so I figured this letter is safe. I found the Balthazar book after you disappeared. The police gave up looking for you, but I knew better. I followed your trail, but I didn't expect this. At all. I just heard a noise. I'm worried someone's coming. I'll write more later. Sophie Ashton Ellis. Okay, well, farewell, Physic. Good to see you. Get some good sleep, please. And Raxby, no, I've not played Valiant Hearts. I've heard of it, but I don't know that much about the game, honestly. Okay, so now that we've got that confession, you are so good-hearted and charitable, Aurora. But some people are different from you. And no matter what you say or do, nothing will ever get through. Do not waste your time explaining. Life is too short to be so accommodating. Well, that's a rather bizarre quote to end on, I guess. Okay, so she's gonna follow us, so I guess we might as well go on through. Okay, so, well, we are back, ostensibly. I mean, it certainly looks like we're back. Oh, okay. I'll have to keep that in mind. Thanks for letting me know. Like I said, I know a little bit about it, but not all that much, so any recommendations I would definitely appreciate. Aurora, what a surprise. Where am I? Where is Father? Resting his eyes. Hold her. What are you doing? Family first, now and forever? I'm sorry, Aurora. We are not together. Sister, Nora! Knox is my real name. You I admire, but you are not family. Through my blood, I am royalty. And I am Umbra, the queen. That lowly marriage to your father was a fantasy. This is blasphemy! Rude creature, I will stop the breath in your throat. And for your father, such agony. Those arms you cling to bone shall be. That is what comes of a weak family. I am the rightful ruler of Lemuria. You are my enemy's daughter. What has my father done? Who? That old squatter? You do not know? Your mother banished mine from Lemuria long ago. My mother? She hadn't that power. That witch? We laid her low. Ha! The fallen queen of Lemuria was my foe. And therefore you, her daughter, have to go. Yup! Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal! What? A protection spell? In her false crown it lies. Guard! To the tower with her until she dies. In the meantime, her torture, I advise. And yes, it's definitely a plot dump. I mean, it comes all at once. And that, by the way, is why I never put any oculi on Nora. Because, yeah. Okay, I forgot we could actually control control the queen in that scene, or the titular hero in this scene. And yeah, you're probably right. I just don't quite remember, to be quite honest. And unfortunately, while we were catching the Firefly, yeah, this is when Aurora's mother has issues. Yep, that's the one thing that Aurora's mother could do, was to try to guard her daughter in her last moments, basically. And I decided not to voice this portion because I wasn't sure how long they would stay up. The main reason I don't voice whenever you have text just on the screen without it coming up with a separate scene area, I don't tend to voice those because they don't stay up that long. Howdy, guard. What's up? No, a very shadowy looking guard, too. I heard it played by my lady, the Queen of Light. You are her child who fights the dark. You will stop the fiendish night. How can I? A little girl who's lost her way. I simply want to go home. Coward, is that what your mother would say? If she were alive today? You have to leave your castle, to face the world on your own, for what it truly is, to find your real home. If I aid you, swear to me you will the darkness fight, to save our land and people, our light. I swear it. Now be strong, get ready for battle. I will free you from your shackle. Hey, Bruce Weasel, thanks for coming in. Glad you could join us. And we get Ingus in the party. At least that's how I think you pronounce his name. So I'm not quite sure, to be perfectly honest. But yay, more party members. At a really good time, too. Because, yeah, things got a little rough there. Now, I don't think, yeah, it doesn't officially show him yet. So I guess I gotta let this finish up before we are able to do things. Okay, Ingus is, well, first off, he is, he serves as a pretty good tank. He's pretty powerful, too, so that's helpful. He has no magic whatsoever, so don't try. You might want to use, if you've got Magic Defense Stardust, you might want to use them on him, because he needs it. But you notice, 15% critical hit percentage. That's pretty darn good. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Bruce Weasel, I noticed, if I read the Twitter right, that you actually got over your goal, so congratulations. Okay, now you'll also notice his skill set. He's got Katagita Cleave, which is a default attack that has a 20% chance of pushing a creature back on the timeline. Definitely helpful. I'm going to go ahead and move him up to Quake, because Quake takes 2 turns, but it's pretty powerful. I generally don't use it that much, but I might as well go ahead and get it. Then we've got Taunt, which basically turns him into a giant tank. He takes all damage for 3 turns. Definitely useful if you have somebody on the ropes and you want to try to heal them or give them time to heal themselves. That can definitely help. Let's see. I also want to go ahead. You notice he's got 40% damage and then 70% up on the timeline with Defend. I want to go ahead and move him up to double defend. And we also picked up Armor of the Titans, which increases, you notice, physical defense for 3 turns, basically. The rest of them, let me go ahead and, let's see. Let's go ahead and move you in this direction so we can get you toward double Katagita. And Ingus is an interesting party member. You get him, I mean, we're getting pretty late in the game. Not overly. I think we're probably about 2/3 of the way through the game now. But we're getting toward late game, so this one, and we've got one more party member that we can get. Alright, confession number 4. Pen scratches paper, the first to attack. Some lines end, ink out, well impotent, dry. Others drip, ruining many an eye. Some run off the page and never come back. Others bleed, cloaked in gowns of black. Father above son, rarely crossing wives. Boxes in pairs line up to die. All burn as they sign the hollow pact. Treaties, trees, and battle plans end the same. Under one roof executed, spell cried. Our kin ambushed in Sinbel's name. Family strikes out family for crowns red dyed. Ink on paper drips down brows like rain. Poison pen plants a forest of pain. A little more obscure, that confession, but still, it's nice. No, that's quite alright. How long did you stream, Bruised Weasel? I know you were going on for a while. And also that this was, to some degree, I guess sort of a makeup stream for what you had tried to do yesterday, perhaps? Okay, now the good news about the enemies in here is there's only one of them, so that's helpful. I'm still going to defend anyway, because I don't want to take any risks. Oh, boo, you immediately armor yourself, blah. Oh, okay, yeah, no problem. Don't worry about it in the slightest. Okay, unfortunately that didn't knock him back. But you notice, though, he's stronger than Aurora by a good bit. Well, fair bit, at least. Now, unfortunately, we don't have Igni, we don't have any of our other allies with us, so we're not really going to be able to do as much in battle as we typically would. But I think the way that the encounters are set up here, the game pretty much compensates for that. Okay, speaking of Oculi, actually, let me equip old Ingus with some here. Now, Ingus is definitely a physical attack character, so you want to up his physical attack as much as possible here. And you notice also, everybody's Oculi got taken off of them, not just Nora's. So you can equip everybody pretty much as you wish. Okay, I am going to go ahead actually and give him one of the 12%. I think he needs it the most. Let's see, actually, okay, it didn't take hers off though. Alright. Then, let's see, for defense, I want to give him... I think I want to get... What do I want to give him? I'm not really sure, honestly. Let's see. The Tourmaline. Let me check his defense real quick. I might give him the Magic Tourmaline. Oh, yes, definitely. Okay. Definitely need to do that for him because, as I mentioned earlier, he is incredibly weak to magic. So I want to reinforce that as best I can. Okay, and then down here, I want to give you... Let's see, you're pretty slow, so I want to try to up your speed if at all possible. Let's see. Not going to be able to, though, unfortunately. Ah, darn it. No, I'm not going to be able to. Crap. Well, that's worth a shot. In that case, then, let me give you... let me go ahead and give you a Citrain just to increase that chance as far as bumping them back on the timeline. Okay, I think that's probably going to be the best layout for him with what I have right now. Alright. Unfortunately, we can't open that door. Not that it really matters too much anyway. Okay, so that's going to go up. Good. And scoot past you. You'll want to be careful here, of course, because you notice there are thorns all over the place. And we will have to just come back later and get the Igni switch, or the Igni chests. Both of them. Okay, there's that one. I think we got to go around to get to you, so let's remember that for later. Okay, you notice also